This election, more than any election probably ever, there's an opportunity to have a different vision in government. We've had the same two parties going back and forth for decades and decades and decades, and this is an opportunity to have the NDP have a different party in power and have a different vision for Canada. And in particular, I think in the last 10 years under the Conservative government, I think there's been kind of a destruction of many things far beyond, what I would have imagined could happen. Just to give a few examples, we know less about ourselves as people in Canada, as Canadians, than we do before, through the elimination of things like the long form census and a long list of other data sources and organizations that help provide us with that information, which may not seem all that exciting, but it's key to be able to design good programs and policies. If we don't know what our problems are, we can't start to address them, and we're losing that information, especially in small places like Cape Breton. There's been many pieces of legislation that are harmful, from putting in place changes around who can access healthcare, for example, cuts to refugee healthcare. C-51 is an enormous issue in that it has made our country one where it is much more difficult to dissent, to state your opinion when you disagree with something your government is doing. Even the way nonprofit organizations can advocate, we know that's been cracked down on. So organizations that do really good work that should be making our country better are worried about whether they can continue to stay funded. And those are just kind of a few of the examples that I think of things that have changed in recent years. I see the opportunity in this election is that we can vote for something different. If people in our riding vote for NDP and vote for something that's really different than what we've had for many years in Canada.